Let's pause for a moment and confront something uncomfortable. The world doesn't lack opinions, it lacks critical thought. Too often we inherit traditions without interrogation, we accept beliefs without examination, and we avoid conversations because they threaten the safety of our assumptions. So I've decided that it's time that we do something different here. This platform, it will challenge the norm, provoke thought, and explore questions many are too afraid to ask, or too complacent in fact. So why is this important? It's important because as a society, we've become far too sentimental in our thinking. Our discussions are often fueled by emotion, loyalty to tradition, or even fear or discomfort. But growth demands something more. It demands that we remove sentimentality and engage with reality, not to dismiss emotions, but to subject them to the rigor of logic and truth. And if we are honest, too many conversations today are driven by the need to fit in, to avoid conflict, or to affirm what we already believe. But here we will prioritize clarity over comfort, truth over tradition, and depth over surface level thinking. We owe it to ourselves to question, not to tear down, but to build foundations. So this is a space for intellectual honesty, a place where we dissect issues of faith, culture, tradition, morality, and everything in between. Not with the goal of being controversial for its own sake, but because these are the conversations that shape how we live, how we love, how we lead, and what we believe. I'm not here to give answers. I'm here to ask the right questions, questions that challenge you to think, to wrestle with complexity, and to grow. So, over the next few weeks, we'll dive into topics that might unsettle you. We'll ask, what happens when tradition becomes a prison? Can faith and logic coexist without contradiction? And why do we protect cultural practices that actively harm us? These are hard questions, but necessary ones. So my promise to you is this: we will approach every topic with intellectual rigor, a commitment to truth, and a deep respect for the intelligence of this community. So I invite you to join me, not as passive listeners, but as active thinkers. Engage, question, disagree, and reflect. The goal is not to reach agreement, but to sharpen our minds and deepen our understanding. If you're tired of surface level conversations and ready for something deeper, stay with me. This isn't just content. It's a journey towards clarity, towards truth, and intellectual growth. The easiest thing we can do is avoid hard questions. The hardest and most necessary thing is to confront them head on. This is the challenge I'm extending to you. Will you take it?